Ready?
I'm ready.
Start timer.
Let's go. Get going.
Good evening. So this time around, we've got a timer that's going to cut us off, 5 minutes?
Yes.
Because last night we did one of these and it went 15 minutes. And, well, I was just...
Didn't even render in time before we went to bed.
Yeah, so I did another kind of like quicker one. And so, what am I supposed to do?
Talking about Sparta and the big news.
So, because it's Sparta DIFD, we're raising money for DIFD at the Royal. We want to get 24 filmmakers registered as soon as possible. And to do that, I'm thinking post on Facebook with a video and then boost it to a bunch of countries, like basically say Canada, US,
United Kingdom,
places like that.
Australia.
Maybe Australia, yeah. So we might have more participants outside Ottawa than inside Ottawa, unless those of you who are in the Ottawa filmmaking community, commit to doing it and get registered, because I'm going to get that put together and post it probably this week. And I'm thinking the cash prize opportunity alone is going to probably result in a bunch of registrations from outside Ottawa.
It's just a heads up.
So it's a heads up. Yep. What else?
We had a lot of topics last night. We already talked about, did we talk about the great movies we saw at Digi60?
No, because that was last night.
Huh?
Yes.
Awesome movies. I was laughing my ass off.
Yes, she was. I had to attach it with crazy glue before we came home.
I loved the dinosaurs, made me laugh. I loved the kid who was speaking, made mistakes, and those words were transcribed on the screen. I loved the dog one, the little mouths moving of the little dogs. Not the mailman was the bad guy.
And got hit by a car.
Yep, and I love Vincent's. I just about died, and probably Kevin Burton died too.
I got cut out of that movie. I'm on the cutting room floor.
Of Vincent's movie?
Yep. I'm in the credits, so if you look, you'll see my name in the credits, and you go like, well, where was he? I got cut out.
You helped at a lot of Digi60s this year.
I did. I think I was crew on maybe 4. Yeah.
And we had a few filmmakers help us on ours.
Yes. Well, Vincent did camera for me.
Jen was there.
Oh, and many people would notice, really hard to miss, that my movie had a lot of Sparta stuff in it. But there was another movie at Digi60 that I didn't get because there was no intro to explain what it was. And the movie that it was kind of fan filming, even though I saw it many, many years ago, it didn't come to mind. But in that same movie, there was a nod to a Sparta
entry
short in the last Sparta.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was going to say, hey, anybody who sends me a note and tells me what it was, but anyway, so that was kind of cool. The filmmaker, I consulted with the filmmaker to find out what their fan film was connected to, and they told me, and I was thinking, I think I may have seen that movie, but I didn't remember what it was, so I read about it, and then I realized...
Sorry.
Then I realized, oh yeah, I did see that movie. Oh, now it makes sense. So I was lost. I thought it was a funny movie, but I was not getting the full value of the funny. And then when he was telling me about what inspired it, he mentioned, oh yeah, and there's this scene from other movies as well. And then he described one of the scenes. I was like, oh yeah, I remember looking at that going, this seems somehow familiar. Why does this seem familiar?
Yeah, you got to wrap up. You're down to your last 30 seconds.
All right. So that's it for me. Digi60, lots of great movies. This time around, there were like